Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me just set up a little bit here. Figured I'd be doing a little bit of a stream. Oh wow, that's quite the thumbnail right there. Let's see, is the audio good? Doing a little bit of a stream. Oh wow, that's quite the thumbnail right there. Let's see, is the audio good? Doing a little bit of a stream. Oh wow, that. I think the audio is good. Okay. Alright, well, okay, I need to change this description. Lone Braixen. Okay, English. Lone Braixen live stream. Jenna and stuff. Now, I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to do a live stream, but hey, I figure I would motivate myself to draw live foxes and stuff. I do have some links I want to put in the description. Mostly my coffee, or Ko-fi, I think it's called, technically. But I don't have a template thing for that right now. Okay, let's save. And let's go back, actually. Oh, God. Alright. Here I am again. 105 seconds ago? Okay, that's a good number, I guess. Okay, let's share this to the Tumblr, shall we? Which should also put it on Twitter. Right there. Okay. Video streaming now. Probably till like 6 p.m. PST. Come on. Post it. Post it. What the heck? Post. It's the... Okay, I gotta do something different. Or just redo it. Hold on. Let's do something different here. Let's go here. Tumblr. I do apologize for the slight delay starting. I am going to have a more elegant solution, just in a little bit, assuming I can stream some more in the future. I gotta remember how a desktop Tumblr works. Okay, there we go. Photo. Dink. Link. On Braixen live stream. So yeah, I'm going to stream until 6 Pacific. I know that's not a whole lot of time, but I could go a little longer depending on how things go. Okay. Let's find my stylus. That's kind of really important to tablet-based drawing. Oh boy. I'm going on want for my I I swear I saw that like 5 minutes ago and now it's freaking gone. Oh boy. Wish me luck, guys. I'm so prepared. Oh boy. If I can't find it soon, I might have to do something else. Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay. So, mic audio is going. I do apologize if I can hear my PC's fan. There's not much I can do about that for a couple different reasons. But yeah. Fox. Alright, let's open up some Fire Alpaca and do something in a really small resolution, because I'm inspired by some pixel art that Silfeather, or aka Nightly Noivern, did for me. There's no reason to have that DPI. Let's just do like 60 or something. But yeah, promoting my newest blog. I've got Arcane Blood going on over here, which is a story-based blog based off of an alternate universe of this blog, kind of where Toby is a warlock and Genera is a succubus. Not Pokemon themed. Just, that. Alright, let's get started here. I was thinking Jenna, because Fox. I know, extremely descriptive. But, even that's big. Okay. I am very new to pixel art, so you're going to have to excuse me a little bit as I figure out how to do stuff over here. So I'm thinking I could do little Jenna piece in Fire Alpaca, and then I will upscale it in Krita. I'm just opening up the stream page over here. I need to open up my laptop again so I can see chat if anyone decides to join. There's no one in chat right now, but I'm just gonna keep just talking like I have an audience because reasons. Let's find that current stream, shall we? I can't view the video. Okay, never mind. Apparently I can't do live video stuff on my school's Chromebook. I don't know what to do now, because that's my only device that can handle YouTube playback. That's not my main PC or an Xbox or something. I guess my phone can do that. The battery on my phone is really low, though. I am so prepared. I think I have, power cord, cable, whatever. I'm just gonna plug it in real quick. So I can get my view of chat going.
outside of what's going on screen right now. It does show that I am live, which is great. Oh, I have a test stream I have to delete later. Great. Alright, there's chat. I don't need sound going. Alright, let's get arting. Yeah, I do have a second monitor, and my computer as of right now can't support dual monitors, so I'm gonna get an adapter for that so I don't have to bother with using a completely secondary device. Although I kind of need to make sure that it's running smoothly. Come on. No, I missed it. I'm sure it's running fine. My internet's pretty good. Alright. Let's get to Fox. Oh yeah, that's running smoothly. I actually kind of want to go with slightly lower resolution. Canvas size. Let's do 60 by 60, shall we? There. Now you can really see the pixels. That'd be about 2.5 by 2.5 centimeters if I tried to print it out without enlarging it. Oh boy. You know what? I just got an idea. Let's rename this first layer Sketch. I kind of want to show ears though. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me while I figure out how to circle. That's not too bad, actually. Let's up that opacity a little bit. It looks off, though. Alright. That's looking pretty good. So let's... Oh, okay. Alright. Let's hit the brush tool again. Get a neck going for this sweet fox. And let's get some guidelines going. And ears. Okay, not quite like that. Not quite like that either. So yeah, this kind of can show you a little bit about my drawing process.
It's a little muddled by the low resolution, but hey, this is on purpose at least. And I can practice a new technique I learned from a tutorial video on drawing Vulpix on the curls. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Except, whoa, that eraser's too big. Let's make that 2. Hey, not too bad. Yeah, let's get a nose going on here. And oh, that's kind of hard to see, but I've got that going on there. And let's get some eyes. Oh boy. Eyes have always been difficult for me, especially making them look symmetrical. Although at a lower resolution, I seem to be doing pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. It also gives me practice with my tablet, because as much as I want to be a digital artist, I don't practice near as much as I should. Alright, let's bump this down to 1 and zoom in a bit so I can add a little bit of detail to the eye if at all possible. Oh boy. Let's knock this opacity up. Oh, what happened to the color there? That was weird. Actually not gonna have room for the eye dividers that I usually do. Okay, let's just focus on the bangs then, I guess. Alright, let's knock that back up to 2. Which is weirdly a huge improvement when you're working at a low resolution like this. Alright. And let's do, okay, knock that back down to 1 for the inner ear. Okay. Alright, that's that ear done. I'm not so confident on how this is gonna look. But hey, it's an experiment, right? This isn't something that's being judged actively, at least not by like official judges or Game Freak. or anything. Alright. And can't forget crucial part of the rest of the hair. That's not going to be a point font right there. Okay. I'm thinking about, depending on how well this goes over, I'm thinking about making this my next icon. And hey, how about that? I wasn't even trying and I did 50% opacity. That's cool. Okay. Let's do the line art layer. I'm thinking about changing the facial shape just a little bit. Very subtly, though. If it'll even be noticeable at all. Yeah, I don't have music this time around. I figure you guys wouldn't want to listen to the same songs over and over again. I do have something that would fix that, but I'm not ready to make that announcement yet. One or two of you may know what I'm talking about. But for the rest of you, not ready for that announcement yet. Come on. Well, this pixel art stuff isn't too bad. I just gotta be dedicated, I guess. Now, I did realize a little bit ago that I do have an outstanding request from my music composer, Feature 1000 or Ask Shorai. I completely forgot to do their SCP-173 request after that stream ended. So, on top, I'll add that on top of the list of other stuff I've got going on, including a trade with Nightly Noivern and a piece I'm also working on for my composer as well. That's not the SCP thing. I don't really want to talk about it a whole lot, just in case it involves spoilers or something, but, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna need a color ref. Yeah, I can find one pretty easy. Alright. Yeah, I'm starting to work on a project in a game design class, and because we're going with a pixel aesthetic kind of like this, it kind of inspired me to do some pixel art, or at least dip my toes. That and Silkfeather did a stream a couple days ago where I got that pixel art of Jenna is her name in that little universe I've got going on. Let's move her nose just a little bit down here. I don't like how that specific one turned out, so let's Oh boy. I always struggle a lot with symmetry. I know that's a common struggle, but like, wow. Alright. Let's knock this back down to 1. Let's zoom in a bit. You know, it might be easier to do pieces like this in a web service like Pascal, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I just wanted to do it in Fire Alpaca just because I like Fire Alpaca. I also like Krita, but Krita can be a little stuttery sometimes, but I'm not faulting the program for that. I'm more faulting my computer because I've had problems semi-recently where my computer would just randomly just kind of slow down. That's probably more Windows' fault though, because although my computer is technically a little old at this point, it's not like Windows Vista old. Ugh. Man, Windows Vista's old now. Man. Yeah, I was actively growing up when Windows Vista and 7 were still new. Okay, let's go with the brush. Yeah, Vista, I mean, it technically wasn't bad if the hardware that was running Vista was designed for Vista, but it was kind of a train wreck for XP based or XP minded systems. Oh boy. How am I going to do this? Oh boy. I am not following the guide actually. I just realized that. No, not mad. I mean, she's a fox, so her eyes are sort of at an angle. There. That looks good, I guess. Okay. Large struggle here is getting these guys to line up. Hold on. I believe I have a symmetry brush, actually. There it is. So if I do that and do this and okay, that's a little too close together. It is not symmetrical. Oh boy. There. Okay. not liking how these eyes are looking. Maybe it's just too thick. I've had that happen before, where eyes would just look really weird until I decrease the thickness. This is kind of weird. I guess this is sort of a how-to pixel art, except I'm not really explaining anything. Just kind of follow along, I guess. I don't know. Don't listen to me. You know what? I give up on the eyes. So I'm just gonna give her carrots. That's what those are. The up arrow is on when you hit like Shift 6 on the keyboard. That's what this is carrots. There. Yeah, that looks good. That's adorable. Okay. I will be right back. Hold on. Let me do a sign here. Not open. Not open. New. See you in a minute. I won't be long. Alright. See? Told you. Wouldn't be that long. Alright, what are those Tumblr notifications? Oh, just my teaching little Jenna thing. I'm kind of proud of that one, actually. Yeah, I'm really glad I got that plush, actually. It's freaking adorable. Okay, let's create some color layers. No double O's. And then inner ear. And then hair. Now with this I can use the magic wand tool, which I believe is this one, with relative confidence. I forgot the magic wand tool with this program isn't that great. So what I'm gonna do instead just color it manually, even though I don't like doing it that way anymore. Let me just go to my Tumblr so I can. Oh wow, that one really doesn't want to be interacted with. Okay. Of course, leave. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna pull a ref real quick. I mean, my profile icon would be actually more than adequate for this specific. I don't know why it's not. Oh, hi, little Jenna. Okay. I'm just super prepared whenever I do freaking streams. Oh my. That is an old post of Jenna. That's like one of my first few. Wow. Oh. That didn't. Wow. It doesn't even look like I drew it. Which, I mean, that's a really freaking good thing then. That was not an F-bomb. I mumbled. I apologize. But, okay. It was occasional wow that made a Jenna ref for me. Or I think they did it back when they were Manuel Daily. Or Daily Mawile, something like that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's save that to the desktop. So we can just kind of slap it in there. Is that? No, that's my BRB sign. There we go. Alright. Let's grab that color. Let's grab the brush at, let's say, setting 10. Pencil, whatever it is. Actually, let's bring that down to 5. Alright, let's take my time here with the coloring. So I don't mess up. She's sweet though. I love Jenna so much. Almost as much as Toby does. Toby loves her a lot. Speaking of Jenna though, I think I mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to rewrite her backstory because I'm not 100% satisfied with what I came up with before as Lone Fennekin. That's really weird to say now, Lone Fennekin. I almost want to take that name back. Not like Devolve Toby, but like do a slightly different AU. But then again, I've got so many different blogs now between Lone Breaks and other Lone Breaks and Arcane Blood now and Mage Fox Maple. Ugh. It's just a mess, really. I can barely keep track of all of this, but I'm doing better than I thought I would. I kind of want to make that a little bit of a softer brown. No, that's too close. Let's grab this again. It could just be the lack of shading throwing me off here. But I feel like that should be a little softer. Ooh, actually. Yes. That works. At least I think that works. Okay, so that's not showing up. There's a little bit of pixel shadowing going on. I'm pretty sure that's just because of how programs like this work with how brushes are programmed. I won't worry about it. Probably if I'm working more in Microsoft Paint, like So Further does, would worry about it a little bit more, but I'm not. Alright, let's get this hair colored in. And, I mean, we're well past the 6 p.m. mark, and I've apparently still got some time, which is great. I haven't checked chat. There's something there. That's alright. This is just to motivate me to draw, really, more than anything. Because school and a couple other projects, it's just been a lot for me to cope with. But we're here now. Alright, let's save a copy of this. And then let's say we're gonna save a scaled up copy. Where I take the image size and blow it up. Hopefully the pixeling isn't that... Oh, actually, this looks pretty good. I just need to do a little bit of touching up. Brush size is now way too small. Go figure, I kind of made things bigger. Do a little bit of patching up I didn't see before. And there. A high-res, low-res fox. Although that's not quite as sharp as I thought it would be. That's still more than adequate, really. Still more than adequate. I just got to touch up a little bit here and then erase a bunch down there. Kinda wish I saw those flaws before I scaled it up, but it works, I guess. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I can select just that square. Nice. Here's a pixel suite. Or a sweet pixel, depending on how you want a grammar. Alright. Let's save that. Let's, whoa, okay. Let's export it. Transparent PNG on the desktop. High res pixel suite. And then I'm going to upload it. And then set it as my new icon for at least a little bit. New icon. Made and even posted mid-stream. So, Jenna, Vulpix, pixel art. There. Boop. And now let's go to the blog, edit the appearance, choose photo, this one, open, bam. Okay. This was technically rushed, but, and I didn't employ some of my usual tactics, but that's partially because it's a really low resolution. That being said, I am still proud of how this came out, because I've never really been dedicated to pixel art before. So yeah. Let's dig through my art files to find the FCP thing, or SCP, not F, that I was working for Feature 1000. SCP, where are you? Is it not in this folder? It might be in my temp folder, actually. Let's see. No. Files. If anything, it's in here. QRS. There's an SCP thing. Or I can't remember what the file was called. That was on my USB. Is it a new folder? No, that's empty. Why do I have an empty folder? Huh. Well then. I don't know where that file could be. Unless it's just in this root folder, which I'm not really seeing it. Did Did I put it in whip videos? I don't think I did. No. I really should have tried to find this file before I started streaming, but then again, I didn't know how much time I was gonna have. SCP. Oh. Where was this located? Right there. Oh, wow. I'm so blind. Well then. Alright, did that open in here? It doesn't look like it did. Don't need to save that. Don't need to save that. Let's open this up. What? Why? Okay. You can definitely tell this was like heavily in the work in progress stage. Let's see. SCP-173. I believe this is one of the first SCPs, although I'm not really familiar with this series. I'm going to do it anyways because it was a request and it gives me a chance to do designs based off of other people's characters and work, which sometimes I don't get to do very often. Alright. This is old line work. I could do more, newer line work. But I'm probably going to end up doing that process with the new layer here. Okay. So I'm going to be relying a lot I'm actually going to find the stream post on my Tumblr on my phone and forward it to Future 1000. Finish SCP thing. Noe. Aiming now. Probably will end soon, though. Alright. Let's see if they see that message. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of a design to keep in mind. However, okay, I'm just kind of starting to plan this guy out. It's going to be really weird not to draw this thing with a hat. Although I could do that. I could do that. But I need to keep in mind here that I'm not drawing Toby. I'm drawing an SCP as a Braixen. how do Braixen... what's the typical head shape of a Braixen? Because I know I draw Toby a little differently. It's kind of, flat-ish at the bottom of the head. Yeah. Sorta. Okay, let's try to adjust that accordingly so it's more like a typical Braixen. Oh, I don't have chat going here. Okay. Yep, stream is still fine. Alright. Let's turn off the audio so I don't start echoing all over the place. Oh, that line is horrible. And that one too. Okay. A little bit of line work going on here. Okay. So how do I normal Braixen? That is the question. I think I'm just gonna leave the head generally where it is and then kind of go from there. Okay. You know what? The program I would typically use when I started my blog was Autodesk Sketch. And it was a pretty good first program for digital art, but I found that I didn't really like the post-line drawing correction tool because it wasn't super accurate. But in a case like this, I kind of miss it. I guess I just gotta be careful with my line work. As, I mean, people normally should be. Oh boy. My hand isn't exactly the steadiest, and that's why I have the correction up as high as it can go. Believe it or not, I'm actually a lot more stable by hand with traditional art. when my buttons throw stuff off. Buttons on my stylus here. There we go. Just gotta go a little faster, and then sometimes going that slight bit faster, I'm a little bit more stable. I'm still learning by a long shot how to draw, especially since I haven't been that consistent with digital art lately, partly due to school. But I really am trying to keep this blog and therefore my channel here afloat, just to kind of give myself something to do and be a part of a community. Which, by the way, I have 172 followers on Tumblr, which is freaking amazing. I never really thought I would have ever gotten even 100 way back when I reached that. So the fact that people are still slowly following me, even though I'm technically not as active as I want to be, that's amazing. Let's actually make this neck a little bigger. I'm kind of thinking, not necessarily because it's really popular, because there's still no one in this chat right now. I'm not trying to guilt trip, I'm just spitting truth. I'm kind of thinking I'll stream a little bit more often, just because it's technically easier for me, because I don't have to edit. But then again, that creates like 2-hour-long videos. But then again, Feature 1000 wanted the piece that I am making for him a time-lapse speed art. So I kind of have to do that one as a speed art. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to stream a little bit more often, just to kind of more motivate myself. Sorry, I'm rambling. I just kind of do that when I stream, I guess. Alright. You know, I've been thinking rather frequently lately that I'm not really satisfied with my line art. But then again, talking with a few different artists, including Soft Dogs, I've realized that it just comes down to practice. I know some of you that may be watching are like, yeah, I've heard that many times, you know, practice blah 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 makes perfect blah 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 blah. I've heard that a billion different times. But really, it does come down to practice. Because if you think about it, between practicing and learning many of the techniques I did from various videos and tips I got from other Tumblr blogs, and even taking my drawing studio class just last semester, I went from the picture of Jenna that was shown just a little while ago, browsing my Tumblr, to what I've got going on now, and even some better pieces I'm more proud of because of practice and dedication to my craft. Yeah, because this stuff over here doesn't happen in like 3 days. This is, especially if you're working with a large company, uh, like a Nintendo or Game Freak or whatever. You don't just pump out iconic designs in like an hour. It takes a lot of freaking time. Let's do a little. Oh, here we go again with the circles. Circles, circles, circles. Or I guess this would be more of a kind of triangle, like a really smoothed out triangle. So if you guys saw my last video I posted just before the stream went live, you would have seen that my footage of Portal, what was supposed to be my next Braixen gaming video, was completely unusable, despite the fact that the frame rate in games should have been exceptional, well above 60 FPS. And I'm not trying to brag there. I'm just trying to say that for some reason OBS was dropping frames like crazy, even though Portal was the only thing I had open aside from like one or two Chrome tabs, which in a system like mine should not have impacted performance that much. So I'm kind of mad that I basically have to re-record the Portal stuff. So it kind of gives me an idea. Okay, hold on. Let me rename this to line art. To stream Chamber 15 to the end of Portal, and maybe the beginning of Portal 2. Just to get some more Braixen gaming stuff out. And, like I said a couple times before, this channel is not going to become a gaming channel. Although, if there's enough interest by myself or the community, I will create a separate channel just so that the typical art that I'm, as an example, doing right now doesn't have to sweat the game takeover. Alright, let's just color in this nose because I don't want to make it red. Although I might make it red here in a minute. I don't know. Now, if you've been paying attention lately, I haven't been doing the over the eye white over here like a typical Braixen. I've been drawing Toby kind of more of the white goes down and out like that, like a Fennekin. I'm kind of thinking of doing that here, just for simplicity. Because 173 here has a lot of different stuff going on. Not 100% sure if down here is eyes. Probably not. This is probably just face paint, but it's kind of hard to tell because this is all paint. Ugh, excuse me. Okay. So, I am thinking. Just do sort of that. Line it up just a little better. Come on. My lining for this part isn't wanting to cooperate. Okay. This is my hand just, or hand I should say, because I don't draw with my left. This is a perfect moment where my hand just isn't cooperating with my brain, partly because this is a new character that I've ever drawn. That's probably a little too big. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bridge this gap between the Braixen's ears. And erase these little nubs, as I like to call them. I don't know if there's a technical term for that, but I call it nubs. Or knots, in some cases. I bridged that, and let's start the coloring layer off with the face paint, which I assume it is, but again, I'm not really familiar with the SCP stuff. Let's switch to a different brush. I'm not really familiar with the brushes in Fire Alpaca. I'm more comfortable with Photoshop or Krita. Is there a color pencil option? That's all I need to know. I kind of want to do color pencil, but if I could do airbrush, I think I'll try out airbrush. What's going on with airbrush? Well, I hate to say it, but I'm out of time. Alright. So, outro time. Alright, that's it for this live stream. Hit the like button if you enjoyed my content. Dislike it if you didn't. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. And check out my social media. I have Twitter and Tumblr, both under Lone Braixen. I've also got an 18+. Twitter under the name Newdpix, NEWDPIX. And I also have a Ko-fi, where if you throw $3 my way to kofi.com/LoneBraixen, I will draw you an icon. Alright, see you guys later.